Sorry guys, had some stuff I had to take care of like really quick, so gonna do Erin Hills by Steve to Golf. Or I should say Erin Links. He didn't do this as an RCR per se. And since he didn't give us recommended, he said just play whatever. Play this from the 6898s. 7503 is probably a little long with player clubs. Just play the first set of pins, see what happens. As always, I am playing with player clubs instead of tour clubs since this is a CC design competition. Likewise, whatever comments that I give on this is mostly my opinion. If there are technical flaws, I'll point out technical flaws, but a lot of times it's just what I see as a designer. Nothing more, nothing less. If you don't agree with something I say, that's fine. Please don't take it to the forums, create a bunch of crap out of it, or throw me PMs over and over and over. You know, it just is what it is. That being said, I try not to be rude or, you know, over the top in anything that I have to say. The only other thing is that I'm here to check the courses out. My scoring doesn't have anything to do with the judging or anything else. Sometimes I score well, sometimes I don't. Without further ado, I get a couple of practice swings in here since I took some time off. So, he chose to go winter theme on this. I know he's a big fan of winter. It's not my favorite theme, but that's a personal choice. Nothing more. Doesn't have anything to do with the competition. On personal opinions, it would have looked better in Delta or Countryside, but once again, that's just a personal taste kind of thing and nothing more. You know what, we're going to play this out to the out to right. This is firm and fast. There's no telling where this ball's going to end up going. And I'm on a severe down slope right there. So. Off we go. Whew. What this theme does to grid lines is crazy. Waterfall there in the background. Yeah, this is Steve's. What from the I know that he was, it's not an RCR, it's just inspired by, so I'm definitely not going to be too critical on that. Just from a pure aesthetic standpoint, that hill's a little bit too big on the left. It's been brought down just a little bit. I don't mind it being a blind shot right there, but it's a little, just feels a little off right there from the eyeball. And this right here, that's just too much contour on that one little area. It's been better had it been a smoothing from the edge of the green down in here, make it a little bit more gradual. I realize we're trying to repel shots, but it just feels like manufactured difficulty. It's unnecessary, just an opinion. I haven't played it yet, so I don't know. I mean, it's got T-links on it that can be adjusted, so it's not taken out of it. It still plays at like 6,800 yards. We've got an illegal pin right here with the yellow, and I mean, besides the yellow, it's just too close to the front of the green. It needs to be one more grid box back from the edge of the green. I mean, I don't know where else you're supposed to play this because of the severe downslope right behind the pin. That's a little bit severe. Yeah, I mean that's the problem. When you hit good shots into some place and then you're penalized for it. That's Of course, I actually could have hit that ball, but I don't know if I have or not. I don't think anybody's been in here live while I've been doing their course. Sure, I'm bound to piss somebody off at some point, but that's what it is. I'll piss Steve off. Well, there's fountains. I like that bunker right there in the center going up into the green there. It's a nice look to it. How in the hell did that ball go that far in the wind? Oh well. Yeah, I mean, there's I don't know if he went by the actual pin placements on all 4 days. A couple of the pins thus far have been too close to the edge, and that's just from a tour standard, regardless. But it also depends on his target audience. I mean, I think he openly said that he was just making what he was making. So if it fits CC, it fits it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But sorry, I forgot I had my mouse up there on the screen. This hill right here, just a little bit less extreme. With the way it's raised right there would have been nice. Don't mind the hill being there, but having just a little bit less severe right there is just a little bit more pleasing to the eye. That's a nice hole. Other than that, this one I can live with a little bit more. I mean, technically still an illegal pin, but I can live with it more because that's about you running off the back end. You can at least have a landing area in front of it, especially at that distance. I mean, that's only 126 yards in, so. Well, I still managed to fly it. I'll tell you what, I haven't figured out the wind on this course yet. It's not acting like it's supposed to. I shouldn't fly that shot behind the hole with 11-mile-an-hour wind back in my face. Just saying. Notice he's going with no first cut on this. I think that's just kind of his thing. I actually don't think Steve enjoys putting it in, trying to make it look right, so I think he just opts to heavy rough only. That and the fact that the fairways are so wide that if you miss, then there's your penalty. So I can go either way on it. I'm not a first rough Nazi that feels like you have to have first cut on everything. It just needs to make sense, and these fairways are wide enough if you miss it, I don't have a problem with it. You know what, had he lowered this area just a little bit right here, this just needs to be a little bit lower right here, and that helps set that bunker off. Right now it's kind of playing into hiding that bunker a little bit. I'd rather showcase that bunker, probably even make it a little bit bigger, and that gives it a much more dynamic feel off the tee box right here. Nice look into the green right there. Got a waterfall back there in the background. I don't know if that's the same one that we had. Yeah, that's the same one that was on the first hole, second hole. Yeah. There's just something going on in the background there. Yeah, I'm starting to pick up on that he's really liking the winter theme. Everything he's doing is in the winter theme, and to each their own. I'm not crazy about it. I mean, I've seen it in TGC1 where you can do some cool looks with it, but it usually has to do with using the tall grass and the flowers and everything to get that silvery look to it. I don't think it fits this course, but that's just my own personal opinion. It has nothing to do with the judging or anything else. It's my own take on it. Fuck. That ball bounced on the... I'll tell you what, man. I'm so sick of these fucking 6-foot putts. And going downhill like that, I sit there and read it, and what works on one hole doesn't work on another. It's annoying as shit. Nothing to do with the course. It's just the green... So what do you got? 189. Didn't do himself any favors here and there. Or else we're trying to make this almost like a crevice, but this needs to be lower. That just doesn't look great. That's just a cleanliness issue. Same thing with the ones here on the left. Flatten out the front lip. Oh, shit, that's going to suck. Flatten out the front lip in through here, and that helps the look of that quite a bit. I mean, you can run them as high as you want to on the back side, but make it look presentable from the front. Yeah, we have no clue where our ball's going now. Inadvertently had that mashed down. But we're going to play this a little bit to the left because of the way that green feeds. I know I went a little bit right, so apparently I had a full-fledged draw or fade going on that one, so. Well, that was a stupid mistake by me right there, but I'll live with it. I thought I could sneak it up there on the putting surface, but I was wrong. So that's just me. That's a big damn green right there, isn't it? Just a little bit of trouble down in through there. Not sure what the big office building in the back there adds to it either, but nah, that's what it is. course that ball checks up right there. Give me a break. Wow. That ball should have fed right on down into the, within a couple of feet right there. I can't make this. Nope. Never gonna make it. Because of where the cuts. Well, the hole's cut right there. If I hit that even a little bit harder, I'd go on the other side of it. If I hit it where it is, I'll change the line on it. That's just an unmakeable putt for me personally. I already tell you this front hill right here needs to be smoother. He's obviously a quality designer, but for me personally, this is not a negative thing to say about him. This is the way I personally view about it. It's this stuff that takes him being from a good designer and keeps him from being one of the elite designers. It's just little things like this. I mean, if this is contoured down through there, as in like a smooth gradient, it just looks a lot cleaner. A lot cleaner. Right now, it's not even a playable area, so that's even more so. But just a personal take on it. Just I consider it to be like unclean edges. Oh shit! I just changed the shot a lot right there. What's up, Pablo? What's up, Matt? Pretty punishing fairway right there. Pretty punishing fairway right there. Yeah, I guess you have to play it more over the hill than that, but oh well. Of course we're not going to get up there. Of course. Son of a bitch. One of these days, maybe HB Studios will actually get flop mechanics. If one of those motherfuckers will actually go out and play golf and learn how to hit a flop shot, maybe we'll get rid of this stupid shit. God, that's annoying. No way in hell can you backspin a flop shot that far out of a bunker at that range. Anybody that plays golf knows this. It's damn near a fucking impossibility. Phil Mickelson can't backspin a damn flop shot that damn hard. Defies physics, man. Anybody that actually tries to hit with that much spin out of a bunker is probably going to skull the hell out of a ball. Constantly. They'll hit a lot more bad shots than they ever will good shots. You can't hit on the ball that damn tight. 20 feet down. 10 mile an hour sideways wind. Yeah, this has a bad feel to it. Look at that. Yeah, bad feel. Thanks. I'm definitely not a straight shooter. Anybody that ever doubts what I play with and how I play, I will turn my webcam on so they can see for sure. How I play. This front hill hides everything good going on here. So I'll probably lower that real coarse or not. It just obliterates the view. So a little bit of contouring right here turns this hole into a beautiful hole. I do like the contouring right here. I like how this hill falls off. That's a fun little thing right there. Pretty neat. A long one. Long one. Of course it's a fast downswing. It'd have to be because I aimed left. Jesus Christ. Tell you what. I have learned that you better adjust for 2-foot putts with that kind of break on it. You try to hit that at 2 feet without any kind of adjustment, playing with fire. It's a good way to miss a 2-foot putt. It happened to me last Wednesday night. It made me feel wonderful. Don't remark on it a lot, but since it's a contest, just the fairway edging right here, a little bit cleaner brushwork on it. It kind of looks a little bit herky-jerky. I mean, sorry guys, I mean, it is a design contest. You are going to get some critiques on stuff like this, so. I like the green complex. Look how that plays out. No, it doesn't do anybody any good for me to get on here and bust stuff out. I'm not a fan of this pin location, even if that's where it's cut. You know, in real life, this right here is excessive. I mean, where do you play that at? Where do you play this pin at? You play over here to the left, allowing for that rollout. You're still going to catch that slope and roll right on out. I don't know how you keep this on the green. Guess we're about to find out. No, maybe not, because I'm not going to make it up there. I'm going to find out right here. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this pin. That's, sorry, Steve. Don't mind your designs, but this isn't a good placement, man. There's no reason in the world to have this right here. None. I mean, I get playing for par, and that's all great, but you're not even giving people a chance on that one. Well, be smooth. For people that actually want me to be to the hilt, then I'll critique it a lot harder. For just what we're doing right now, like I said, I don't feel the need to blitz people on different stuff. And it's not that there's anything wrong with this course. It's got some rough edges, but it goes back to what I said before. I think it's just small little things that keeps him from being considered an elite designer, or just small little finishing things like that. But once again, I mean, if he doesn't care about them, then doesn't care about them. As designers, we all pick out what we feel is important to us, you know? I'm not going to sit and hammer on somebody on things that I know they're not going to change. It's just part of their design style and what they do. Now, I will absolutely point out things like that last pin. I mean, I don't mind severe pins. I don't mind yellow and red slopes on greens. I don't mind any of that. So before people start getting into this, oh, well, no, that's not the point at all. But you at least got to give the player a chance. You don't have to make it just dog shit easy or anything, but you've got to give them a chance. Okay. So the first time on this course that the wind actually played like the wind should. I actually did not hit that with enough club, because every other time I've hit it with enough club, it's flown the pin, even with that kind of backwind. Good God, this is going to be enjoyable. I still didn't hit it hard enough. I thought I was knocking the piss out of that, and I still didn't hit it hard enough. So all the way around, this is a well-earned double bogey coming up my way here. Probably going to end up further back down than where I was. See, this is the problem when you do greens. If you're not smart about what you're doing, this green area right here that's not yellow does not matter one little bit on this section. That doesn't matter one little bit. It will not stop the ball. Be smart about how you do your greens. Make them severe if you want to, but be smart. I mean, you've got 1, 2, 3, maybe you might get a fourth pin because of the front right here, but I mean, this is... Sorry, this is not good design. You've got to be smart about how you do your pins. With this cut in this pin location right up against the edge, and with this slope starting this close to the pin, you're not going to find many people disagree with me on this one. So this could have been very successful had this been a little bit flatter on top, and then going down to another tier, and then down to whatever. But man, that much slope right here, that's not going to fly. So I appreciate what he was going for on that one, but it just turned out a little bit too severe. You have to make allowances for the green to be a playable area, and that wasn't it. Nice looking green complex right here. I actually like the simplicity of this hole. The wind is not favorable. Wow. The wind's not going to help us on this at all. It's the exact opposite wind direction of what I need on this. Holy shit. I'm going to quit talking on par 3s, man. I really am. Or maybe I should keep talking on par 3s. Seems to be working to my advantage. Sup, Taco? Ugly scorecard that is. The hell is that taking us? What? Oh. The back tee is back there, I see. Yeah, nothing wrong with that last hole that I saw. I'll get deeper into it when we're actually doing a scorecard on the judging. Just the wind from that direction, but that's kind of out of his control. An interesting hole. So looking at this one right off the tee box, I like everything except one thing, and that's this bunker right here. Raise this bunker up into sight, and you'll get part of that by lowering this a little bit and then raising this area right here. Having that fall off and have that bunker visible right here on the tee shot would have been a pretty dramatic look right there. Would have looked pretty nice, actually. Wind didn't help me a bit. Really thought the wind was going to bring that one back a little bit since there's 11 miles an hour right to left, but nope, no help on that. I'd lower this hill just a little bit and lower the hill there to the left just a little bit. Gives you a nice view into that. That'd be kind of a very cool look. Fast running green off the back of the get in there. Of course it was fast. Of course it was. Because it's the only place it could hurt me in the last few holes, but it's the same swing over and over and over again, and here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I see this being fantastic. It's either going to be way, way short or way, way off the freaking green. Another well-earned bogey here. No, I should have made that. If I just went straight at it, I would have. Oh, here was a par 5 or not. Oh, talking about me saying it's going to be a bogey? Yeah, okay. Yeah. So I didn't get a bogey. Still should have had a birdie on it. thing. A little bit close to the edge, given the break there on the left. So I don't know how you stop the ball. I can only imagine what the run out's going to be. That would have helped a lot on this. Something I personally would have done was recess these bunkers just a little bit and lipped him out on the backhand side. He's done it a little bit, but the way he's done it, a little bit off to me, but that's a personal choice. Oh man, I have no shot of clearing those with this wind, do I? Nice laggy as fuck swing there. What's funny is it held the line. It did exactly what I was wanting it to do, even though the swing was complete garbage because of lag. You can see that in the video back there, how it stuttered all the way through the swing. Woo. Do not know how we want to play with this. Carefully, carefully, carefully. That still went further than I thought it was going to go. Damn. So elevation on pitch shots makes no difference. Gotcha. It's a little bit too much off there. Good damn thing I don't care what I score on these. Back on the front. I don't mind it as much because it's 145 yards away. That I can live with. It's right where I wanted to be without a slow swing. But I can't do it any other than that or I get a fast swing. I should have hit that harder. Oh, sorry. Did not mean to kill the overhead feed on that. I was thinking about something else. So, I like the way that contours back and forth on that. Makes for a fun tee shot, doesn't it? I like playing holes like this in real life where you can get a lot of movement off the tee, the fairway. In some cases, it really allows you to plan where your next shot's going to be. Another pin right up against the edge. Whew. guess you're trying to play it low of the hole right there. It's kind of... That's all I can do with that putt. I don't know how you make it. You take a line outside of that, you're going to go up over the top of that hill and back down. We'll take our par and go one. And the 18th. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Wonder if we're going to have a pin close to the edge of the green here. Not as close. That's better. I can already see how this one's shaping up. No, it's on the edge of the green. Sorry. Nice looking hole. Once again, I'm not exactly sure what the office building's back there for. Could have thought of some different ways to break up the sight lines a little bit, but that's just my own personal preference. The designer has artistic license to do what he feels like he needs to do. Yeah. Hey, what's up, the soldier? It's just a, I mean, it's up to the individual. It definitely complicates things for schedulers when we do it. And part of it has to do with the contouring around the front pins, like this one, which, I mean, chances are you're not getting to this one in two anyway. So you just have to have perfect wind conditions and using tour clubs to be able to do it. But the way this is built to run the ball away, it's not going to be as big of a concern because you're going to be playing a pitch shot into your next one anyway. But still, it is what it is. Yeah, I can see where people think this course is tough. I'm trying to play it from a CC perspective, but it's got some bite to it. See, like this one right here is a no-win situation for me, even at 45 yards. I just don't have a legitimate way to play this for any kind of scoring. Anywhere I land is going to give me a shit putt. I'd actually try to land on the left-hand side of this, but if I do, it's built to naturally carry the ball further left and further down. If I play it to the right-hand side, hoping to get down to the left-hand side of the pin, it's not going to happen. I'm going to end up with just a really shitty putt that can potentially fall off behind the hole coming back. So part of it is just, I don't know, in design decisions we make. Well, that's not what I opted to do either. I guess that was a slow down swing. See? I mean, this is... We're just playing for par right there. I was going to try to stick it right there where I stuck it and hope I can get the putt up. But, I mean, that's... Look at how it's falling away right there. It's... You're not even really giving people a chance to play the hole. I get protecting par, but it can be a little bit overcooked. This one borders on it in a few areas. So, well, okay, gents, we made it through 4 courses today. That's Erin Links by Steve Two Golf, or Steve Two Golf, aka Boom Boom. The and I always rate everything 5 stars that we do on these streams. Um, Overall, I mean, it's a solid course. I think Clint even pointed out earlier, you can score on it. You just have to pick and choose where you're going to score. There's a few of the greens are just overcooked. They need some work done on them as far as where the pin is versus the slopes and the contours and all that. And sorry if that makes Steve mad, but I mean, that's just a fact of the matter. You're not going to find too many designers, that are going to disagree with that. But then again, he's a man that likes to do his own thing. As long as he's happy with what he got out there, then that's what's important, from that aspect. But other than that, solid course. Had a lot of good things going for it. A few things here and there that I think could have been done to make it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing along the way, but not too many complaints I can have with it outside of a few of the greens I pointed out. So, okay, guys, that got us 4 courses today. I don't know that I'm going to stream tonight or not. I will put it up in the shout box if I do. Other than that, I'll be back tomorrow morning and probably knock out another 4 or so. Anyway, I appreciate you guys checking in, and we'll see you next time.